I don't want to say it was a failure, but it was a failure. It didn't go well.
A lot of things we weren't expecting to go wrong happened. My name is Luka. I am one of the co-directors on the Star Wars VFX project.
My name is Sam Pizza. I am a co-director on this Star Wars VFX project.
My name is Sam Cheney, and I am the DP.
I think my first approach to Star Wars was the original trilogy.
My parents kind of, told me about Star Wars. I watched Episode 5 as my first Star Wars movie, and
So yeah, I just grew up with Star Wars in one way or another.
So on campus, we have an event, usually yearly, called the Unspooled Film Festival. Me and Sam Pizza at the time were volunteering. We view a lot of short films, animated and live action. During that screening, we have a professor, Troy LeFay. He had presented a Star Wars short film that we were both amazed by. From that, we got the idea of, hey, maybe we should try doing our own short film. And from there, it kind of spawned the idea of next semester, we should kind of start planning and see what we can actually do as students to make our own contribution to the Star Wars universe.
I think a lot of the fan films are part of the Star Wars universe. I think they are both equally great. And I know the movies have that one storyline, but the fan films kind of give you a deeper meaning to the universe. It gives you more stuff you can look at, enjoy, and yeah, this is part of the Star Wars universe. I'm gonna watch it.
So when I sat down to first write the script, I was kind of thinking more of an extensive story of, it would follow the Mandalorian. Will, who's actually part of the production group, we're like, oh, Will has this amazing Mandalorian cosplay outfit that we've seen pictures of, that he's worn before at different places. And we're like, this would be perfect for a short film, especially with the recent popularity of the Mandalorian, the Boba Fett character. Mandalorians in general have become more of a popular stay in the Star Wars universe. So we're like, this would be the perfect thing to focus a Star Wars short film around.
I guess we get to tell our own story in our own way, whether it be good or bad.
After more extensive rewrites and kind of changing shots and different things, we went for a more condensed, shorter story that more followed just the Mandalorian and the Jedi kind of confrontation in the forest, kind of focused more on the visual effects, the action, and less the script.
All right, we're here, day one of the Star Wars shoot. Today we're shooting the first scene in the sequence. Pretty exciting, I think.
Day one, the main thing that I noticed was the location was fantastic for a Star Wars film.
So, location scouting consists of actually going to location before you start shooting, where you're going to actually put the gear, where you're going to put the shot, basically. You take pictures of everything.
I guess first day on shoot was kind of new for all of us because we're like, I wonder how, this is kind of the test for us. Like, how is this project actually going to turn out? You know, we were looking very optimistic.
Well, yeah, you have our actors here. Pan to them. They look pretty good, which is crazy.
Start from edge of castle.
About to start.
The one problem we did have was with the fly cam.
I never used a fly cam, I guess, and it did not work very well for what we did. So we ended up going handheld for a lot of stuff.
We got a scene, and it was good. We actually got a scene done, and it was good. It actually looks really nice. The Red Kimono does very nice. Sam Cheney does a very good job.
As a DP, I always look for the smaller, finer details in shots.
Yeah, everyone was mostly super nice on set, and we got a cool sunset shot too, just for fun.
Day two was also a very good location for a Star Wars film.
So for our second shoot, we needed a Jedi Master looking actor. So my first choice was to seek out Alexander, who I'd previously seen in a production of Alice by Heart. And since then, I was like, my next project I do, I got to get this guy. So we finally got him in. He tried on the cloak, put on all the outfit and the lightsaber, and it just all fit, all went together.
First off, we had too much gear for both shoots. especially the second one where we got the one shot. It was definitely a lot of gear for sure.
So that made it a little difficult and straining on our bodies, but we made it through.
Also, day 2, we ran into the weather condition problem.
Day 2 in the woods sucked. It started sprinkling, and I was like, okay, we can maybe deal with this. We put a little tarp over the camera, made sure everything was closed. Then it started raining a little harder.
Unfortunately, it started raining, of course, with our luck. So we had to pack up early.
So, shit hit the fan a little bit.
As soon as the rain hit and then the snow hit the next week, we're like, there's no way we can have our actors, all that gear, cast and crew out there and get a successful shoot done. The ability to just persevere and to try to get a product at the end of the day is admirable, but you also have to know your own limitations. And when shit hits the fan, you gotta know when to pivot. And I think pivoting the way we did for this project was the right move in the long run. So the Star Wars project, as we know it, has fundamentally changed.
Star Wars is hard to film. Let's just say that.
So lost my voice on the first shoot, froze my ass off on the second shoot, and am sick as a dog to finish off the project. So what an experience we all had. As you could tell by the our last shoot, we basically got rained out. Weather conditions sucked. Thanksgiving break happened. A lot of our actors weren't available.
We got a little too ambitious. I think we were trying to make this cool, big Star Wars project, and
we don't have any footage that we thought we should have had by this point. And now we're scrambling to make sure we have a product ready. So. I think one of the main takeaways from this project would be time management.
I think with more planning and a little more time and a little more support, I guess, we could probably definitely make this project great. And
double check the weather the day of and the hour before and while we're there.
In the end, though, I had fun with the people. We laughed, we cried, and so that's really all that matters. We had fun, and we did something. We tried something. So even though it was a failure, we tried something.